Hi everyone, this is Karen Leslie. I'm your WordPress fairy godmother from KISS WP websites. In this video, I'm going to show you how to disable or delete a user on your WordPress website. I'm going to share my screen with you. So this is the typical back end of a WordPress website. Yours may look different, just depending on how you've got the dashboard set up. What's important here is we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to users and all users. So this is the list of users that have access to your website. This is a demo website, so there aren't many users here. On your own website, you may have administrators, editors, customers. There may be a whole range of different types of user. On this one, I'm going to show you how to edit the user to begin with. So, for instance, you've had a user who has been working on your website. For instance, somebody like myself who has come in and given you support for your website, and at that stage I needed administrator access. You think, you know what, I'm not going to be using Karen for a while now, but she'll be back later on in the year. You can switch that to no role for this site, and then click on here and update user. What that will do is when that user tries to log in, I apologize, that was my phone. When that person tries to log in, they actually won't be able to log into the back end of your website because they won't have access. So that's one way of saying we want to keep this user here because at some stage we know they're going to come back, but we don't want them to have access at the moment. If you have a user and you're thinking, you know what, that project is done, they're not going to be coming back, we don't need that user anymore, you can actually delete them. Sounds weird. You're deleting the user profile, not deleting the person themselves. Now, what this is coming up to tell you is that this user has actually got some content for this website. So what do you want done with it? Do you want to delete all the content, or do you want to attribute all the content to another user? Do not delete all the content. Unless you're 100% sure that deleting all the content will not delete anything that you actually want, then attribute all the content to some other user. I'm going to select that one. The issue with deleting all content is if you don't know what content that user has created, you really may lose something that's important. As long as you've got a backup, then you can always do a restore. But just to be on the safe side, you can put it to another user. That way you're keeping the content, but you are deleting the user. So if you click on confirm deletion, that will completely remove their username. When they try and sign in next time, they won't be able to sign in because that user profile will not exist. So that is how you can either disable them by changing their role to none on this website, or you can delete them. If it comes up with content, then unless you absolutely know what that content is that you would be deleting, transfer it to somebody else, and then you can delete their profile. So that was either how to disable or delete a user profile from the back end of your WordPress website. This has been Karen. I still am Karen Leslie, your WordPress fairy godmother from KISS WP websites. How to disable or delete a user, the back end of your WordPress website. Until next time.